I am pleased to have you return to my Coin Lady channel. Tariff talks are definitely still making headlines, you guys. Currently, the financial markets are bustling with tariff discussions. Markets aren't fans of it either. It's not hard. In the case of tariffs, it is that easy. Indeed, there are advantages to using them. The catch is that these gains are for the long haul, and markets and investors in particular aren't known for their patience. We are well aware that lack of patience is a major issue for investors. Many fail to account for the time it takes for markets to recover or experience substantial price increases. When this happens, people start selling, swapping, trading, etc. on the spur of the moment, and it quickly becomes a major problem. Indeed, that is the current issue with the tariffs. Everyone is aware that tariffs have some positive effects, but the problem is that we have to wait a long time to see those benefits. This occurred at a time when market sentiment was already low before the election. Following the elections, there was a significant shift. The topic of tariffs has recently come up again. Some are worried that the economy would suffer greatly in the near run, and that we won't be able to weather the storm to reap the long-term rewards. You know, everyone was doing this before the elections. You can probably guess what they said. Someone said the economy was in a recession and the markets were about to collapse. Another crisis similar to the one in 2008 is going to occur. Thus, everyone was terrified even now, or at least when we were pumping. Even yet, money market funds have over $6 trillion sitting on the sidelines, and that money is betting big on a recession. Tariffs, on the other hand, just serve to accentuate the rising pains surrounding the economy. Is it likely that we will weather this storm, though? Without a doubt, I think we will. There isn't much action in the market at the moment. Over the past day, we have begun to observe improvements in all areas. Not terrible. Along with XRP, XLM is also on the rise, and it is up around 13.5% again. Sonic is up a respectable amount, while XRP is up about 7%. I know I've said it a million times, but many of these bounces are really simply attempts to recover from previous lows. So it's a recovery from the bottom, and improvements have been noticeable thus far. Indeed, XRP is undeniably a major beneficiary. Out of that $2.60 high, it has fallen almost 11% in the past week, but we are closing in on breaking out of the downtrend in the past month. Reclaiming $3 is the main emphasis for XRP at the moment, and if we light the candles, it will be even more of a priority for me. In the near future, I will not be very optimistic about the price action of XR pieces until we actually surpass the $3 mark. For the time being, though, as I've mentioned in a few of my most recent films, we need to exercise extreme caution with the overall structure when we expand our view. The XRP structure is still in a respectable state. Our most recent trading highs, which occurred around the end of February and into the beginning of March, were higher than our December highs, which is encouraging. The lows that occurred recently were also higher lows when compared to the lows that occurred in December, particularly towards the conclusion of the month. Thus, XRP is still rather stable structurally. $2 has held up so far. What has been driving XRP in the past 24 hours, specifically, off its lows of about $2 to $2 and nearly 40 cents? We expect that to continue and be sustained over the next few weeks as we navigate tariffs. However, I do anticipate a much larger run-up for XRP. You know, there has been some speculation, but there have also been some major moves, so that's why. Firstly, Binance and I recently made that announcement. Binance US is once again a trading platform for XRP USD. Once again, this is a considerable change. When compared to other exchanges, Binance US is on the smaller side. Going to the exchanges, we can observe that Binance US has fallen out of the top 10 and is now ranked 23. Their 24-hour trading volume is around 9.4 million, and they have over 270, nearly 5,000 weekly visitors, which is great. The only catch is that they aren't exactly a massive exchange, but again, that's just trading volume. Volume in trades remains unchanged. This is a huge announcement, as it will increase XRP's visibility in the markets and give regular people another platform to trade, buy, and sell XRP on. Thus, this is significant. Plus, yesterday we heard that Franklin Templeton has filed the necessary paperwork to launch an XRP ETF, and today, you won't believe it. The fact that Franklin Templeton has formally applied for the spot XRP ETF with CBOE is yet another major announcement. We are now witnessing a lot of pumping around XRP, and this is because of this very major development. When dealing with these ETFs, there are numerous forms that need to be filled out. Everyone is getting excited because they think these ETFs are about to trade in a major way, so we'll definitely see a lot more of this in the coming days. Franklin Templeton is quite serious, you know. We had a lengthy discussion about it, you know. We did discuss yesterday why Franklin Templeton is essentially betting the farm on every coin. Bitcoin is, in their view, a diversion. I believe that a massive influx of capital is about to engulf XRP. The impetus for this influx will likely come from institutional investors using exchange-traded funds, ETFs, as these allow for greater liquidity and scale in the market. XRP is currently the fourth largest cryptocurrency, including stable coins, so this could be a significant development. I think it's huge. As a matter of fact, XRP is currently the third most valuable coin in the market, and we're rapidly passing Ethereum. I think we're going to beat Ethereum this cycle, because Ethereum has a hard time truly staying above $2,000. Yeah, I know I've said it before. For this cycle, I believe XRP does indeed flip Ethereum. Additionally, I believe that will serve as a significant catalyst. This is how you should consider it, correct? So, what exactly is Ethereum still good for? When Ethereum reaches a price of $10,000, there isn't much supporting it. Just because 2021 was all about NFTs and meme coins doesn't mean there aren't other cryptocurrencies. Solana is now the center of attention when it comes to meme currencies and similar tokens. Therefore, what is the major driving force behind Ethereum? We still haven't seen it. So yet, nothing noteworthy has happened. Does Ethereum seem like it will have a good cycle? In my opinion, yes. However, in my opinion, XRP will much outperform Ethereum. Plus, XRP has been much more successful than Ethereum thus far. Let's be honest, if we look at the past year, it's easy to see that Ethereum has been negative, 52%. XRP, on the other hand, is still up over 200%. To give you an idea of how bullish XRP is right now, here's a snapshot from the 11th. Eleanor, reporting for RET, said that the SEC versus Ripple issue may be nearing conclusion as Ripple seeks to renegotiate terms of a $125 million punishment and an XRP sales ban. This was the main reason XRP was pumping outside of the ETFs. We have the scoop, and this was truly Eleanor's complete update from yesterday. The SEC Government versus Ripple case is reportedly nearing its conclusion, according to two reliable sources. Your attention in seeing my video is greatly appreciated. When you're done, hit that subscribe button and let me know what you think.